Hey friends, sure can, and welcome back to the Food Shed. So what you see, this orange Home Depot bucket up there, you can see the dark line on it. That's the water line right there. And then the water runs down these tubes, runs out to all the cages via those spreader hoses, right down to these little metallic ones right here. And we'll show you this one, it's a little cleaner. So there's the one. And if you push this little one right here, the water comes right in. That little metal piece right in the middle. And then they get their water from there. And that's why I do it. It's to all the rabbit cages. They all have it and they like it. So that's the water system for them. If you need any more details, let me know. But otherwise, the reason I don't raise them outside is a couple of things. So one, if I raised them in hutches outside, I'd still have to deal with the poop with a shovel and a wheelbarrow, and it would still be just as much work as this is right now. And it will be more work than what I'm going to fix it with. And then the other thing is, I live in Northwest Washington State. I have black bears, mountain lions, coyotes, hawks, eagles, bobcats, big rats, all the things that would love to get in and make these dinner. Not to mention that I raise hunting dogs, Catahoula leopard dogs. If you're not familiar with them, they're an unstoppable force of nature. And if they saw these out inside in the yard, they would probably go right through that cage in about 30 seconds and eat my rabbits. So in the interest of raising them in a safe environment, the shed becomes it, and the poop gets collected and goes into a compost pile or into the gardens. Additionally, I've got the quail in here too. That's why it's called the Food Shed. Part of this is teaching people that they can, in fact, raise a pretty significant amount of protein from the confines of a 10 by 12 right now shed, and do it successfully. I've been doing this for a little over a year now with the rabbits, and about a year and a half, almost 2 years with the quail. Really like the quail, really like the rabbits. Great source of protein for the family, and good source of for eggs as well. As you can see, that's 1 week's worth of quail eggs. They're just starting to get their laying piece back on, and so I'm excited for that because we like the quail eggs. They hard boil up. We call them protein grapes, and it makes us happy. So again, reason I do this in here, it keeps them safe from predators. It keeps them safe from diseases. I'm not worried about the avian flu because all the birds are in here. The rabbits are in here. I'm not worried about them getting eaten by anything or getting sick from anything. And they do get fresh air. There's a vent up there behind all those feeders, and then there is that fan right there that draws the fresh air through. So there's always fresh air in here. There's never a lot of smell. I do have a little heater in here that keeps it just above freezing, and that way I don't have to deal with the water hoses freezing, but that's not for the animals. That's more so I don't have the pain in the butt of having to deal with frozen hoses. So yeah, and then the other piece is, say you live somewhere where you're not allowed to have chickens, you're not allowed to have critters and stuff like that. You have a 10 by 12 shed, no one's really going to bat an eye at it. Your HOA isn't really going to care that you have a shed. Quail are really, really quiet. They crow a little bit, but it's nothing too major. My neighbors don't even hear it, and they're not too far away. And then the rabbits don't make any noise. And again, same thing. HOA would never know that I have anything going on in here other than I have lights that turn on at 6 o'clock in the morning and go off at 8 o'clock at night. So it's kind of a on the down low way to raise some critters that can give you a sustainable version of protein that where they get fed, where they come from, how they got butchered, and you're not worried about growth hormones or any other crazy stuff that you might be afraid of from food that comes or meat that comes in the store, and gives you some good breakfast eggs and some good dinner with quail and rabbits. It's a good clean protein, very low fat, and really good for you. So I hope I answered your questions. Indoors because it's hidden, indoors because security, indoors because of no diseases and stuff like that. Thanks for asking, and if you got any other questions, like I said, feel free to ask some more. Have a great day.